Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you an easy way to make rings from leftover knife handle material.
You can use any material you want for this. I'm just using whatever leftover knife handle scales I have. Today I'm having my friend Jeremy help me out. He was a huge help. We found out different ways of doing things. I'll be showing you everything that we learned in this video. On the drill press, when you're drilling handle holes in knives, you want to do a really slow speed, but for this you can go up a little bit. So I did around a medium speed. You don't want to go too fast because you can crack it, so I just apply a little bit of pressure and I let the drill bit do all the work. We're using Forstner bits for this. It creates a really circular hole, and it's a good base to start the shape of your ring. Then we go to the grinder and just really slowly start getting the shape of the ring that we want. And then you can also decide how thick you want it and go from there. We tried lots of different sizes to see what worked the best. And you can use any material you want. We've used wood, acrylic. The acrylic is my favorite because it's really pretty and it polishes up really nice. We're not wearing gloves for this because if the glove touches the belt, it can suck your hand down and do some damage, so we're just really careful. And you can also use a dowel and put the ring over the dowel so you don't have to get too close. You can see all the dust it makes, so we also have respirators on. This is what it looks like when we get it rough shaped. Just make sure it's circular and about the size we want.
After you get the shape of the ring, you want to make sure that you also hit the inside with the sandpaper. Whatever grit you start at, I usually do 120, and I'll work my way up to 2000 on the inside and get it really smooth. You also want to hit the flat part, so it's all smooth, feels good wearing it. I just like to experiment with the different sizes. It looks better having it wide. You get more of the design, but you want to make sure it's not too uncomfortable touching on your other fingers. So I just messed around with different sizes until I found what felt good to me.
So now Jeremy's at the lathe and he's using a low grit sandpaper. I think this is 120 grit, and this just gets, if it's not completely round, this will finish rounding it off. And it'll go up in grits until it hits 2000. It'll be really shiny and it'll be ready for polishing. And what you're doing is just going up in grit slowly so you get all scratches out from the previous grit before you move on to the next one. You can see all the different grits that we used. This is 2000 grit. This is the last one before we move on to the polishing. So now I'm going to start polishing the ring. On this, I'm just rotating the ring and looking at it. I apply more polish if I need to. I'm just getting all areas. I decided since I'm making knives and I always have a little bit leftover material, I'm just going to start making rings with the knives. And this way I don't have as much waste. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out this video where I make a karambit and a ring to match the handle. If this video helped you out or you found it interesting, hit the like button and subscribe. This way it pushes it out to more people. I'll see you guys in my next video.